Hello and welcome to Anthony's Brick Build. Today we're going to be doing a video on set 7529 the Razor Crest. This set contains 3 true minifigures, 1 droid, and of course Baby Yoda. So that is really cool. This set does have 1,023 pieces included. So that is pretty cool. The box size is very large compared to the build right in front of me. So that is awesome as well. And this is a nice build to do. But get this set before it's gone because it is going to be retiring at the end of 2022. So that is a little unfortunate. So let's get into the set. But before we do, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends, like the video. And now let's get into the minifigures. Alright, up first we have the Mandalorian, or Din Djarin, however you want to look at it. So this is a really nice minifigure. We have this really nice helmet decal plate right here. Going down here, we have a lot of armor printing. Coming down here with kind of beige armor that he had before he got his Beskar armor, which is in his helmet. And I think his hand gloves are Beskar as well. We have an ammunitions rack going down from the bottom left to the top right. And as we come down here to the bottom, we do have a waist print right here. And some kind of mismatched brownish tan knee pads, shin pads, there we go. And it does contain brown arms, a cape, and a blaster rifle. Here, I'll show that. So it's basically just a regular small blaster with a Jedi lightsaber handle in brown and a connector, making it long like a sniper rifle. So that is pretty cool, like that it has that kind of buildability to it. But I do wish it could have been one whole mold as a sniper rifle, but that's okay. Now let's get to the back of this minifigure. Alright, so for the back of the Mandalorian, you did notice that I did take off the helmet, the head, and the cape. Now the head is a little disappointing. It is all black, and that is disappointing, but that is okay. You only really see his face at the very end of season 1 and once during season 2. But I really do wish that it did have a head that was printed. So we do have a continuation of the front armor belt from the top left to the mid bottom right. A kind of like a reddish brown back plate, protective plate, kind of like the brown you see on Geonosis. Then we do have some more ammunition and explosives at the belt line. No other printing for like the legs or anything. Lego has not done that. There's no arm printing on here. So let's go to our next minifigure. Alright, now we have probably the cutest minifigure of 2020. Baby Yoda, or Grogu, or the child, as it is labeled on the box. So this is a really cute Baby Yoda. I'll just call him Baby Yoda because that's the fan favorite. So it has a child body that we do see in some of the little kid sets in Lego City that has kind of babies in there. So it's the same tiny body mold, let's call that. And then there is a very small little printing right here. It's basically just a print of a circle on there that has some details. But up here we do have the ears, the eyes, the little whites of the eyes. Well, one thing about this character is that the ears are a little flexible. So this is not like a hard molded minifig. It is a little bit of a rubber to it. So that is pretty cool. But you can't put anything in his hands because that's way too tiny. And this is probably one of my favorite all-time minifigs, Baby Yoda. Alright, let's get to the back of the Baby Yoda. And for the back of Baby Yoda, there is no printing whatsoever. But there is some really, really cool up here. I don't know if you can see that how well. Some little kind of indents in the head representing the wrinkles and kind of folds of this 50-year-old character from The Mandalorian. Alright, now for our next minifigure, we have Greef Karga. Now, he does serve as both an adversary and an ally during the first season of The Mandalorian. So that is pretty cool. We do have some nice elements in this minifigure. We do have this nice hair piece up here. But in the show, TV show, he is kind of almost bald. So I would like to see maybe a little less hair on him, but that's pretty cool. We do have a facial expression that reminds me so much of Lando Calrissian, so that's pretty cool. Coming down to the chest, we do have some printing of like a cape over here to the left, then a belt running from the top left to probably middle right. And it looks like we have a belt here at the bottom, and we do have, it looks like a vest that he's wearing over, under all of the other garments. We do have kind of some, I think you call this like a brick color for the arms up here. And then we do like a dark red color for the rest of the body, but no printed legs. So I'm a little unsure why there is not printed legs, since every other true minifig in this set does have printed legs. So I'm a little confused on that. But he does also have 2 blaster pistols. That is pretty cool. So let's go to the back of this minifigure. Alright, for the back of Greef Karga, we do have a continuation of the front cape that I just spoke about up here. So it does cover the whole back of this minifigure, and if you can see up in the tiny part of the left side, there is a little bit of a printing that is on the back of this minifigure for like the clothes instead of the cape. So that's pretty cool. Kind of wish he did come with a cape instead of it printed on. But that's okay, this is a really cool minifigure. Alright, up next we have a Scout Trooper. Now, Scout Troopers are a division of the Imperial Armed Forces that ride on speeder bikes. So I'm a little unsure why in this set there is not a speeder bike included like we had in the AT-AT set that we got, I believe, in 2020 as well. So it's a little strange why, because you do see these guys next to a speeder bike, and when the guy punches Baby Yoda in the bag. So I guess that might be in the bag that he was in, and I guess that's why they put him in here for a kind of funny. So they're all like attacking Scout Trooper that did or beloved Baby Yoda harm. So this is a really nice and well done minifigure. Got like a visor up here, a black visor, and a breathing tube plate up here. 3 little notches up here. On both sides of the helmet, we do have these kind of intake pipes to give, I think that's to give the Scout Trooper adequate air when he's riding at top speeds on a speeder bike. We do have black arms and black hands on both sides. A black blaster pistol, say that 10 times fast. And we do have some nice armor up here, some unique armor only found on this minifigure. We do have a armor pieces up here. Coming down here, we do have a nice line of white armor up here. And right here in the middle, I believe that is kind of a cloth piece. And we come down here, we do a belt printing and leg printing as well. So that is pretty cool. This is a really cool minifigure. I do like that. I do wish it came with a speeder bike. Now let's get to the back of this minifigure. Alright, for the back of the Scout Trooper, we do have some printing on the back. Some lines back here and 2 black, almost looks like dots in the back. Kind of, you look really hard, kind of looks like a face or something. That's kind of funny. And then we do have for the back here, it kind of almost looks like an intake pipe, as well as you did see like up front around here, to give Scout Trooper air for the torso and arms and all that stuff. And we do have some more belt printing back here. So it's really cool. Now let's go on to our last minifigure. Alright, now for our final minifigure in this set, we do have IG-11. So that is really cool, not IG-88 folks, just IG-11. Now these are YVH assassin droids, I believe. So that is cool. We haven't got a droid like this in quite a while in a LEGO set, so that's pretty cool. He comes with an average battle droid body painted in a dark gray. It does come with two blasters, one medium-sized blaster and one blaster rifle. We'll get to that in a couple minutes. Do have a printed 1x1 dome-style head here, and a 1x1 curved cone piece that's attached to the body. So that's pretty cool. Up here for the head, we do have 3 dots going from top left, middle bottom, and top right. 2 eyes here, and we do have photoreceptors over there as well. Now, there is no other printing besides for the head on the front of this minifigure. Alright, now for the back of IG-11, we do have a long blaster rifle going down that is attached to the body of this minifigure via a backpack. So that is pretty cool to stick it on like this or any other way you like. But there is no other printing just besides the front of the head. Alright, now we're going to be doing the Razor Crest. Now this is a really cool ship flown by the Mandalorian all the way into mid-part of Season 2 where it's tragically destroyed. I do wish they did not destroy the ship. I love it so much. We're going to come up front. We do have 2 blaster cannons on both sides here and over here. Coming up here to the front of the windscreen, we're going to take that off. Pretty cool design for this windscreen. I like that a lot. Place that over there. As we come down here, we do have 2 red seats right here with a 1x2 slope control plate. Kind of wish there was a little bit more of these, but that is okay. We're coming up here to the front and spin this around. We do have 2 spots where you can put weapons on the Mandalorian or anyone else really. And over here, we come down here. We do have a couple more missile launchers, so that's pretty cool. Like that, LEGO is using up a lot of space in this build. Now, one thing I do want to point out is a little back heavy, so when you do play with this, it does easily fall back. Come up here to the other side. We do have sleeping quarters for the Mandalorian. Now, let's flip this up. There is some stickers over here, so that's pretty cool. And a spot where you can put a Mandalorian. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so coming up here for that top real fast, we do have an escape pod. So that is cool. You never do see this in the Mandalorian, unfortunately, but there is an escape pod. So that is pretty cool. And over here, we do have a missile launcher. Boom. Oh, that just flew right past me. And you got another one over on this side. And now we're going to do the right side engine. So this is a very intricate build, but does use some basic building techniques. Intricate meaning that it does have a lot of cool details and kind of building techniques that I would never have thought of until I built this thing. So we come down over on this side. We do have a sticker on this side. And we do kind of have, almost looks like a basin piece right here. I do see like the Lego Night sets or something like that as the back engine. So that is pretty cool. Coming up here to the back, we do have some exhaust ports over here. Same thing on the right side engine as well, a sticker up here. And we do have the engine intake nozzles right here. Now I am going to flip it on its side to show you the inside because I don't want to mess up the camera angle too much. Now this does open down on this side as well as the back and this other side up here. I can't do it out too much. But we do have carbonite. We have 2 carbonite pods right here. So this is not like the Han Solo carbonite pod. So that is pretty cool. We got 2 of these guys right here. So this is really cool. I like this a lot. This is where you can put them in, the carbonite pods. Put one right in here. and yellow one right there. Now there is not a whole lot of room to put minifigures in here. It is kind of obstructed the view, sorry, by all these Technic pieces holding up the top of the build. So usually this is the boarding ramp that the Mandalorian comes down on the side. So that is pretty cool. And as we come here to the back side, the back kind of almost fin or something like that. These are very detailed and I like that. I'm gonna close this up here. Really cool way that LEGO has used pieces in this. So we'll come up here to the back. Nice view of back there. So that is pretty cool. We do have some, this is what it looks like from behind. So that is pretty cool, I like that. Does give definitely Mandalorian feel to it. So that is it for the Razor Crest. Now let's go on to the final thoughts section. Alright, thank you for joining me for this marvelous episode from Anthony's Brick Builds about the Razor Crest. Great build, love it. Do wish it did include a speeder bike for the Scout Trooper though, but that is all well and good. You'll love this set if you get this set, so that is pretty cool as well. And get it before it's gone because they're retiring at the end of 2022. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so that would be amazing to me. And now, everyone have a good day, and may the Force be with you.